Hello again, it's Liz from Old Stables Crafts. Wishing you a happy weekend. It's a nice sunny day here in South Oxfordshire. I thought I'd bring you a quick project today that also addresses some of the deals that are available at the moment at my online shop. I'm making ready for a craft fair next weekend some little sweet holders which could be used for tree presents or for stocking stuffers. And I thought I would show you how this is made. It's a quick project, but it also helps address, as I say, some of the items that are in the online extravaganza. This stamp set, which is the Here's to Cheers stamp set. Sorry, just knocked the tripod there. This set is at 20% off at the moment. It's available either in the wood or the clear mount version, which are the ones that use the blocks. And it's got some really useful non-Christmas sentiments in it as well. It's got the To From Love, here, a toast to the host, doesn't have to be Christmas. There's so much to celebrate, again, doesn't have to be Christmas. Lots of little flourishes, a wine bottle and wine glasses, which is useful all year round, certainly in our house. There are some ones that are clearly Christmas. I mean, this has Christmas in it and this has Christmas in it. Here's to a sparkling season. That could be for New Year rather than Christmas, but it's a useful little set. And as I say, that's 20% off in the online extravaganza. So that's certainly worth having a look at. Also, and I'm going to be using these for the project that we're going to be making now, the Affectionately Yours Designer Series, Specialty Designer Series paper is on special offer. Again, this is 20% off. It's a nice all year round, I think, pack, and it's got this lovely copper embossing on it. Don't know if you can see that. See if I can get the light to shine on it. And this one again, you can hopefully see that shining away. So that's those two are the specialty papers, and then we've got these, which are sort of muted, but sort of some of them are brighter. So again, worth having a look at. That's 20% off, so it's £9.40 now, so it's actually less than the standard designer series paper. And there's matching washi tape, which again has the copper on it. So you can see here it's got the copper on one of the tapes, and again some useful designs that don't have to be used with the paper pack. And again, that's 20% off, so that's only £5.80. We've also got the Bermuda stitched, the 1/8 stitch ribbon, the Bermuda Bay stitched ribbon, and I'll be using that. That's 20% off as well. So that's now £4.40, and you get 10 yards of that, so masses. And we'll be using that, although it technically doesn't go with the designer series paper that we're going to be using. It goes well enough that it matches. And also, although I don't have it available to show you, the Playful Palette 6x6 paper pack, that's going to be 40% off on Monday, as part of the 24-hour flash sale that's on Monday. There are a number of items. This is you can get this on my online, from my online shop, and the 24-hour sale for Monday includes the Playful Palette at 40% off, £5.40, 6x6 paper, which would be perfect for this project. So that's again worth looking at, but there are lots of other items that you probably want to have a look at for that. There's also still going on the Stitched from the Heart 25% off offer. It was to do the pre-launch for the stitched framelit dies. Those are now on out of stock. So although you can't get those, you can still get the matching, or the sets that would go with it. I've got some of them here. This one we're going to be using the tin of tags, which again, it's Christmas but not. So some of them are definitely Christmas, but a lot of them aren't. So with love, go ahead, tear it open. This is for you. These are perfect non-Christmas. And again, we've got to and from. And we'll be actually using the This Is For You stamp. But we've also got in this 25% offer, and I say it's worth remembering, Christmas Pines. I'm loving this set. It's just amazing. I'm using it a lot. Baby Bear. I mean, who doesn't love Baby Bear? This is one of the two-step stamping, although it's technically 3. This is a just super set. If you haven't got it, it's certainly worth getting now. Merry Mice. Really cute, great for colouring in. So if you wanted to do Christmas cards for children to colour in, this would be perfect. Stamp them, they can colour them in and then give them to their friends as their Christmas cards from at school. And then another beautiful set, the Blossoms and Wishes, which again has got some two-step stamping in, and is another really useful set. So worth bearing those in mind. As I say, we're now going to look at a non-Christmas project, but using some of those items. So making this, but with the Affectionately Yours Designer Series paper. This is a very quick project, as I say, and certainly worth having a look at and trying out. So 6x6 piece of paper, so ideal for any of the 6x6 paper packs. This is the tear and tape, just a strip down one side, and we'll cut that off. And then turning over, we want another piece here, and we don't want it to go all the way across. We want it about 1.5 inches, roughly. Don't worry too much, but just there or thereabouts. This, on this side, so that side goes right to the edge. This side we can come in a bit, because the piece of tape that we've just put down on the other side we can is going to fill in this gap. But again, just clip that. That's all the glue we need. So let's just take this off, and then we're going to roll this and just line up at the top and the bottom with that tape, and then just roll it round and flatten it out. Simple as that. And then you can take the bits of tape off from the inside, and all you need to do is just squash it flat so that the join is in the middle, and that's your basic box bag put together. Then we're going to fill it with some sweets, and I've got some roses sweets, but any sweets that you want. I found that I can get about 4 in here, and then with the join at the side, just squash the top, and that's your basic shape. Then we're going to just eyeball where the middle of that is, and with the 1/8 circle punch, handheld circle punch, just punch through, and that will give us our little hole to put the ribbon through. But before we do that, we are going to take a piece of scrap Whisper White cardstock and our Bermuda Bay, as we are embracing the Bermuda Bay ribbon, even though it's not technically in the paper. We'll use that, and the This Is For You stamp, and then light tapping. And this, I would normally use the piercing mat to back, but because I've got the whole pad of grid paper, I shouldn't need it. And I've used this stamp a lot, and it stamps well. So let's stamp that down. Just leave it to get in, and there we go. Nice clean impression. Let's close that up, knowing my ability to put my hand in stamp pads. So with this, we're going to take our 1.5 inch circle punch, and from the back it's always easier. You can see it just nicely fits around that. So punch that out, and then some Blushing Bride glimmer paper, and this again is in the online extravaganza. Can't instantly remember how much it is off. Let's have a quick look. I want to say it's more than 10%. And that's because it is. It's 30% off. So it's only £3.15. So again, very worthwhile getting that while it's on offer. This time we're taking the 1 3/4 inch circle punch, and I would normally, if I was punching things out, cut a piece of paper that's smaller, but on the basis that one really wants to save as much of this as possible. And again, from the back, helps with the punch getting through the glimmer paper. And then let's take our circle punch again and just punch a little hole. Probably easier to see if I hold that upside down. We've just punched a little hole at the top there, and we're going to take a single dimensional, pop it on the back of our stamped piece. And then actually, before I feed that through, let's take the Bermuda Bay ribbon, because it'll be easier to put this together before I put the tag on top. And then let's just check that I've got... There is sort of a front and a back, in that it's nicer to have this edge so that it's the higher pieces at the back. So feed through our ribbon. Just cut off a reasonable length. Let's get rid of that. And the dimensionals, and then just pop this so that it's right way up on the glimmer paper. And the dimensionals work quite well on glimmer paper. Glimmer paper can be a little difficult to get to stick together, but the dimensionals do work quite well. And then all we need to do is tie a little bow Why is it that when you're trying to tie a bow and the camera isn't running, it's really easy, and when you've got the camera running, it's not so easy? It's always the way, I guess. Let's just trim those ends. And there you go. Let's turn that the right way up. So there we are. One Christmas version, one non-Christmas version, but this one using exclusively items from the current promotions. So I hope you give that a go. If you want to buy any of these products, please just click over to my website and you'll find the online store there. If you want any of the dimensions or the instructions, not that there are terribly many to worry about, and a list of the products, then those will be on my website as well. If you want to see more projects, then please subscribe. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and remember, all the information is in the description bar below if you're watching on YouTube. So have a great weekend, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.